Alright, what's up boys? Today we're back with another video. This is going to be a special one. I don't really do these too often. I need to do more videos in general, but this one, it's a good way to start it off. So we'll be taking on EdParker in a Conor Murray. This was just spars, so nothing too serious, but I just thought I had to upload it just because of the fight that was in it. As you can tell probably by the title, there were 20 plus knockdowns in this fight alone. So gonna be in for a good one here, and any Conor Murray that takes place and you see the EdParker name in it, I mean, it'll never disappoint. So there we go, giving a bit of respect before this fight starts. Yeah. So obviously against Ed you expect that slow, patient body work, but sometimes, if you try too hard to defend the body work and you kind of go with your own, you will be able to mix it up and box that head up. He is one of the best players in the game, so, and probably, you could argue definitely top 3 strikers, and the best on his day. So the game plan in here is to come back with my own body shots, mix it up, 2 up high, 1 up high, and then follow down to the body, maybe the last shot in the combination. So you can see me, with my lead hook, rear body uppercut, jab body straight, jab body uppercut, jab body kick, just trying to mix it up and always keep them guessing. But I can't abandon, as much as I want to keep up with him in that bodywork department, you cannot abandon that head held, because as I said, if you kind of neglect anything versus Ed, whether it be that head or body, he will take advantage. So here we go, trying to use smart pressure as well. Yeah, he's also really good with kind of like his footwork and just being deceptively kind of in range, and as soon as you throw, he's out of range, and then he'll just hit you with the tiny shots like body jabs, and they don't actually do a lot of damage, but they do kind of make you panic, and they definitely will add up if you're finding yourself out of range a lot. Also, I'm making sure to kind of keep it short, sweet combinations versus him here, because Ed, probably the best counter striker in just the UFC games history in general, whether it be 3 or 4. I'm sure he oh yeah, so landing some good shots here. We do take an early lead, but like I said, a lot of this is going to be posh shotting, just kind of catching them on the entry, or catching them with a single teep. We just cannot get too combo heavy versus him, because once you get too combo heavy versus Ed, it's a downward spiral. But as you'll see, this fight is just insanity. Like the best is yet to come, and even then, this is just an insanely high level fight between 2 of the best. There's definitely a lot you can take from this, just even watching both what we're doing. Oh, and we get the first rock, but he is smart and evades with the lunge as soon as I get that stone on him. Lands a nice jab hook there. Once again, he kind of anticipates him. He anticipates me anticipating him coming in. So instead of him walking into the pocket, he knew that my 1-2 was going to come, and he threw that stationary head kick. Either one of us could have been dropped in that trade there, but Ed thinks of being the smarter of the two and just kind of blocks up, ensures that he doesn't get any more knockdowns towards the end of the round. We do get caught lacking with a body kick inside the pocket. Not the best way to end the round, It was a nice round, but kind of gave up 2 late big damage stuff there to end it off. There we go, yeah, nice. We've done a good job, as I've said. It's hard to keep up with that EdParker, just trademark bodywork, but you have to, at least to an extent, because if you don't, then you're only hunting that head and he's zapping your body. It's a lot less, you can move that head, but you can't move that body. The most you can do is be out of range or block it. There we go, we mix up, that's another thing, we have to mix up them combinations. So I've been throwing that lead hook and rear body uppercut a lot. There we go, that becomes the first knockdown. I just get a little bit too aggressive, ends up finding his nice shots at a nice range, but just as I said, talking about being too aggressive, he comes forward, tries to land too much, tries to get some of the killer blows that'd maybe, completely end this fight. I land the jab hook, he drops me, and this is some of the many knockdowns that take place in this fight. You have to think, oh, we've both suffered, some stuns, some knockdowns. We must be out cold soon enough, but no, it's not the case. Just for reference, we aren't doing any jumps, so we will not be jumping on the knockdowns. Get that stun there, but don't make much of it. He does the different slip straight, so the inside slip straight, so it doesn't do as much damage, but definitely still zaps my stamina with the counter.
I know, but I was gonna.
But yeah, it's definitely became a lot more fast paced now, you know. After he got that drop, I think I tried to get it back, and then oh, there we go, another stun. But yeah, once he got his stun, he tried too hard to get another drop after it, and then I tried to get it back. I got it back. I tried to do what he done, try and get too much out of it instead of being patient, and I ended up getting dropped as well. So just a back and forth crazy fight here so far. Now he's doing a good job, but that's another thing you'll notice with Ed, you know, in the midst of the madness and chaos, he will be able to like slow it down. So sometimes you'll be too used to a brawl versus him, you know, and you'll be swinging and swinging him, but you won't notice, you know, he won't be thrown as much, and he'll be out of range for a few of them. Before you know it, your health is diminished and your stamina is gone because, you know, you are too caught up in the fun of it. So you have to kind of just regroup mentally and just get back to the slow paced fight, you know, or whatever is going to benefit you as much. But Ed's always a tough opponent to come up against. He just uses everything with Connor so well. He uses his head movement, he uses his footwork, his reach, you know, just everything to its fullest. Some really nice counters as well, as you seen. He went with that duck straight into lead hook. Doesn't punish me there. I think he was anticipating me to pull his pull, but I was a little bit too slow on it for my own good. Here we are. I'm trying to get some of them counters as well. I'm trying to force him to throw. Boom. Land that straight head kick. He expects maybe a straight uppercut or a straight lead hook, most likely. I land a straight. He pulls back. I land the head kick. I'm trying to pile on that pressure. Forcing him to use the head. Forcing him to use head movement, you know. Trying to get that block down and then see if I can get a knockdown as well. But doesn't seem to be the case. We get the knockdown and use smart aggression that time. Instead of just running into him and throwing combinations, we try and make him panic a little bit more. But Ed definitely not want to panic. Wins that trade with the straight lead hook there. Beats my jab hook in the pocket. Bang, bang, bang. So if you want to even, I'll skip that back there. Oh, so I hit his body and he tries to uppercut me. I pull back and then body uppercut him again. A really nice sequence there, but just something you see between, you know, two of the best, really. Just another one of them knockdowns. Oh, my flying knee is out of range. Like I said, I'm getting caught too much in the fun of it. He lands that lead head kick while my back is to the cage again. That is the second time this fight. Lucky that did not drop me like the rear head kick dropped him in the last round and he tried to pull on it. Land the jab uppercut. It's hard to pull Ed down, you know, that head movement is just so elite. But yeah, we kind of hit stun him there, so we can't move his head after he leans into both of them hooks. So far so good. He lands another knockdown. I mean, just try and count these knockdowns in your head. It's virtually impossible. And you think, how are either of us not dead? We've both been dropped probably like 5+ times now. And that's not even the half of it, quite literally. Just trying to land some shots, moving backwards. I do land to that body, get the drop to the body. His stamina, it's on its last legs here. You know, I feel like I'm starting to slightly take over in this fight. I'm doing well. I'm being able to put that pressure on him, but at the same time, I'm, you know, creating a big stamina differential. But when your head health is blinking like mine is, and when your head health's blinking like his is, you could die at any moment. So, just trying to be as careful as possible. I'm also trying to use what I like to call kind of ghost pressure. So I'll be in his face and I'll be landing maybe a single jab. You know, make him think I'm doing more than he is, and make him feel like he has to throw. Which hopefully will create some opportunities for me to get the finishing blows. See, oh, lands that nice block counter elbow. He's doing a little bit too much right now though. As I said, I am kind of sticking in that face of his, trying to kind of make him hit my block. He lands another knockdown though. This could be it for us. He's after landing 2 to 3 knockdowns there in a really short period of time when I had no head health. And another one. I mean, how am I not dead? And then I knock him down. It's like something out of Rocky. And then a spinning heel kick he leans into. This, to be honest, it's not even... I'd love to say this is high level stuff at this point, but this is just an absolute brawl now. It should be over here, but it's just not. You cannot put Ed away. That head movement is too good. He kind of does, you know, he'll just barely survive. Once again, ducking that shot. Trying to put on that kind of single jab pressure. Once again, tries that to circle out with the front kick. So if I am throwing, he'll catch me. Look at that, 6 knockdowns that round. He had 4 knockdowns that round. It is madness.
Fucking hell.
This is it. The fight's just. I've never had a fight like this before. Craziest fight I've had in UFC 4. We land that lead hook after he tries to slip hook into lead uppercut. We get another drop off the clinch.
I've just taken it, Thomas.
Is this it? Can we finally put EdParker away? Like I said, I'm trying to stay in that face, trying to force him to throw and then catch him when he has low short term. He slip uppercuts my hook. I don't know how, but he does. I survive by the skin of my teeth. He tries to take my head off my shoulders with that overhand. Lands an uppercut through the block. Can he get the knockdown? And he does. Another lead head kick, but this time it's followed by the straight, which I was not prepared for. Another knockdown with a slip hook when I tried to jab straight while he was entering the pocket. It is just mayhem. Another lead hook drops me. I mean, I don't know how I'm not done here. He's probably had about another 3 knockdowns in short succession. He tries a 1-2 head kick. I catch him with that lead body hook. Get the body stunned, but I can't get too overzealous. Because look at that head held in mine. If I get caught with one uppercut in any scenario, never mind hitting the body, I will be on death's door. Here we go though. He's trying to kind of just catch me as soon as I'm about to throw, you know. So he's attempting these front kicks, these like interrupting straights. I slipped that jab there, but you know, no counter come after. Any single jab could just KO either of us right now. That's how it's so shocking that we've been alive for as long as we have. Can't wait to check the stats after this. I land another knockdown. I mean, it was just a piss take at this point. Come on. Can we get the finish? How much longer is Ed gonna survive? How much longer am I gonna survive? He secures another knockdown. Our lead body hook this time out of range. Just look at our stamina, look at our health. Like I said, this turned into one of the most technical fights I've had, into the biggest brawls I've had. Oh, you get another knockdown? I mean, just feels like we're watching this fight on replay. Same knockdowns, everything. Insanity. Another knockdown with the jab lead hook. I mean, this is just a never-ending fight. How is he not dead? How am I not dead? Like I said, another one. He is surviving by the skin of his teeth. I thought in this moment, if I lose now after about getting 4 knockdowns in a row, I will cry myself to sleep. But an absolute war here. Just a crazy fight. Trying to stick in his face, make him throw, and then catch him when he has low short-term stamina, so my punches will do more damage. You know, he's pushing me back with that hand. Can I get the finish here though? Boom! Oh, and what a beautiful way to end an absolute beautiful fight. Just pure madness and chaos. And you know, these are the things, you have to take them risks when the fights are as stupidly close as that one is. Sometimes you have to just go for it, balls to the walls, and that is exactly what I had to do there. Finish it with a beautiful jab into spinning heel kick. He leans into it, trying to evade probably a possible straight or even a front kick that may have came after the jab.
I didn't know it like that.
But there we go. Let's get into the stats. Oh, did not mean that. Let's get into the stats here. Just see. So look at that, boys. He had 8 stuns, 10 knockdowns. I had 5 stuns, 2 body health events, and 14 knockdowns. In a fight where we had 18, 6, I had 20 health events on my own. Wait, 21 health events on my own. and he had 18. That is just pure insanity. Like I said, I don't know how either of us were alive at the end of that fight, but I'm definitely happy to be, you know, the victor out of it. But to be honest, like I said, it was just pure madness, and it didn't really matter who won that fight. That was just an anomaly. But yeah, boys, that'll be that. If you have enjoyed that absolute insanity, a like would be appreciated, and if you haven't already subscribed already, it'd be much appreciated if you do so. Appreciate you all for watching once again, and peace out.